to give that consistent effort.
And Oklahoma City starts out with the ball. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wallace. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. From the line. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Out to Turner. Lets it go from deep. They grab their own miss. And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Porter. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Yep, that one goes.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Now here's Giannis. There's Green with the three. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Bounce pass from SGA. Wallace kicks to Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The three-pointer, no good. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Left side, Turner. Pass to Porter. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Giannis. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
Giannis outside. There's a screen by Porter. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. There's the double team with Dort. And the wide open shot from Green. It's good from long range. Green's got 6 points.
Sweet pass from Turner. He's really been working on his ability to pass the ball.
Rollins against Wallace. Porter looking it over. Right side out of the Antetokounmpo. Holmgren with the steal. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And how about the anticipation by Holmgren to force the turnover and ignite the break?
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Going inside, and that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Wallace. And now, in transition is Wallace. Here we go. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Wallace. Six on the shot clock. Lets the three fly. Milwaukee with the rebound. And Stan, you remember this past summer, the story was, will the Bucks or will they not trade Giannis?
It's tough to carry on business as usual with all those clouds swirling. We know how loyal he's been, but questions remain about his ability to compete for a title in Milwaukee.
And the jam by Wallace.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now, Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Wallace. Pass to Porter. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls from the top of the key. Connects. The jumper drops.
And each year, Porter just becomes more efficient and more deadly.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. Our first topic of conversation, of course, facing Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He told me SGA is so hard to game plan for. He has incredible length for a point. He's too big for a guard, too quick for a wing. We have our work cut out for us. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
Wiggins kicks to Dort. Launches a 3. That one, no good. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Milwaukee. Pass to Antetokounmpo. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive enforcement.
And here's Wiggins. SGA sets a screen for Wiggins. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren the screen. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander good for 3. SGA's got 7 points.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
SGA against Porter. Over to the wing. Here's Rollins. Still without a basket. Over in the corner, Dort. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Rollins. Pass to Antetokounmpo. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And his athleticism comes through in all kinds of ways. You've got to be nimble to make moves like Giannis.
From outside the arc, count that one for Dort. Dort's got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Now here's Giannis. 6 points for him. Turner trying to free himself up. Oh, he misses the dunk.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Here's Holmgren. Pass to Wiggins. Holmgren with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Just his first attempt. And it's Wiggins missing.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Rollins the pass to Giannis. Down low. Turner. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
A different look for Milwaukee. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for A.J. Green. And Trent subbed in for Rollins. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Kenrich Williams comes in for Wiggins. Alex Caruso is checked in for Dort. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Wallace. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the basket by Giannis. Pass to Joe. Takes the 3. A rebound by the Bucks.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Trent with the wide open look. Buries it from three-point range. Now it's a 5-point Milwaukee lead. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. And he gets it to go. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Stan, every night, Kuzma finds a way to contribute on the offensive end.
Yeah, Kevin, I think what Kuzma does is he'll find a way to score the ball. He'll do it running the floor. He'll do it cutting. He'll do it on the offensive boards. And he can make jump shots. He's got a lot of ways to score, and he can take what the defense gives.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Porter passes to Kuzma. The kick out to Porter. He's looking for Giannis and finds him. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Now, here's Mitchell. Tries the spin move. Scores off the spin.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Pass to Kuzma. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Outside, out of the Kumbo. Clock at 6. No one near Turner as he lets it go. And out of the Kumbo with the jam.
Yeah, boy, the length of Giannis to get to the miss. And then the offensive ability to do damage afterward.
Caruso with the ball. And it's Trent picking him up. Caruso against Trent. Now here's Caruso. He's guarded closely. Count that one.
Well, if he's got to look, Caruso's going for it. No slowing down.
Giannis outside. Porter passes to Kuzma. Giannis sets a screen for Kuzma to the middle. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Mitchell against Porter. And that one, good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Kuzma. Caruso grabs the miss. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Joe passes to Mitchell. This one for 3. Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. Kuzma outside. It's Porter outside. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Milwaukee on top. They lead by 3. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bucks?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And guys, another thing I love is their pursuit of the ball. I mean, creating second chance opportunities just with effort.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Isaiah Joe is out there with Mitchell. And it's Alex Caruso. Then it's Williams. And it's Holmgren in at center. Here's Anthony after Oklahoma City gets the three. Pass to Kuzma. Portis is screen on Williams. Kuzma against Williams. There's the triple. Kuzma can't get it to go. Thunder shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor.
The defense does just enough to alter that shot.
There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, guys. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Back to you.
Yep, a wonderful organization. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Now here's Anthony. No scoring in this one. And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Williams against Kuzma. 4 on the shot clock. And he banks in the layup. And now a 4-point Milwaukee lead.
And how about that display of athletic ability? Kuzma can contort his body when converting on those difficult shots.
And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul. And the Bucks with some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. A.J. Green comes in for Gary Harris. And Rollins subbed in for Trent. Here's Mitchell. Outside Williams. Pass to Caruso. Holmgren with a screen on Green. Up again. Holmgren on the follow.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report. The free throw drops for Rollins. Rollins hits them both. Thunder trailing by 4. Up top, Joe. Covered by Rollins. Caruso sets the screen for Mitchell. A three-pointer off the mark. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. He's only allowed 5 points in the quarter.
Wiggling his way in there. Anthony made it work in close.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. SGA's checked in. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Bucks. Here's Rollins. And the rejection by Holmgren.
An outstanding shot blocker. It's not just about Holmgren's length. It's about his positioning as well.
Back to Joe. Oh, good with the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Portis a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Giannis dishes to Green. Pass to Rollins. The Bucks working the ball around. 5 on the clock. They kick it out to Green. And it's off from three-point range. Thunder trailing by 6. Joe passes to SGA. Shoots the 3. A rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Over Joe, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 8 now for Milwaukee. The Thunder shooting reasonably well, 45%. Holmgren outside. To end the drought. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Anthony. Over SGA. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Now here's Caruso. Guarded by Green. Caruso kicks to SGA. Williams, a screen on Anthony. Gilgeous-Alexander, excellent touch around the rim.
And the move and the basket, SGA has the defense shook.
On the wing, Giannis. And the layup is good. Giannis has got 18 points.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Pass to Joe. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now SGA. Inside. Here's Holmgren. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, I mean, take that. Holmgren, he knows defenses want to rough him up a little bit, and he welcomes the challenge.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for the Bucks. Porter comes in for Cole Anthony. Then for the Thunder, Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Williams. Dort comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Cason Wallace in for Isaiah Joe. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Antetokounmpo finds Turner. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And finished off by Porter.
Serious hops from Porter on that one, slamming it down with authority.
Outside, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren the pass to Dort. 6 to shoot. Here's Wallace. Offline with his 3. Bucks leading by 4. Turner with a screen for Porter. Wants to get it to Turner and does. And Turner throws it down.
And using that improved court awareness, Turner continues to make plays out of the pick and roll.
Wallace looking for an opening. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Count that bucket. 9 points for Chet Holmgren.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Pass to Turner. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Williams, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Now, here's Green. He has 6. Turner with a screen on Wiggins. Antetokounmpo inside. He's against Wiggins. Oh, and Giannis puts it right back in.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight. Just unreal.
Out to Wallace. And that comes off the assist by SGA. Wallace has got 5 now.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Outside, Porter. Trying tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. It's a three-point game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Porter. SGA's shot is good.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now here's Porter. And here is Turner. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And the double up Antetokounmpo. Right wing. Here's Rollins. Off target from outside.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 13 points in the game. Wallace. And the Thunder another three.
You know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. Porter dishes to Turner. Bounce pass, Antetokounmpo. And the double up Antetokounmpo. Pass to Turner. And here's Green outside. The Thunder pull it in.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Wiggins. SGA sends a screen for Wiggins. Williams in the post. Turner covering. Here's Wallace. That three off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Green in the high post. He's against Williams. And that one's good. Green.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, and you know what's going to happen, there are going to be points put on the board.
Wallace kicks to Dort. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 20 points for him. And here's Green outside. Rebound by Wallace.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
And it's SGA missing. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. And Green gets it to go.
Hey, if you leave a great shooter open, you deserve to get by.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 13 points in the game. Count that one for George.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
And here's Giannis from outside. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Thanks. I'm joined by Coach Mark Dagnall. And Coach, this has been a hard-fought game and high-powered at that. Thoughts?
Yeah, it was great offensively, and I thought we showed great resilience, just weathered the storm, settled into the game.
Keep up the great work.
All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. he has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Here's Milwaukee now. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Rollins is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Green in at the 3. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And a wide open look for Porter. And the 3 off target. Oklahoma City shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Green against Dort. Yes, that goes in. Dort's got 10.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
Now here's Antetokounmpo, and the double up Antetokounmpo. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 5, and the double up Antetokounmpo. Pass to Turner, shoots over Holmgren.
That length of Holmgren is such a tool on defense.
The shot off that time. Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren outside. No good on the 3. The Bucks trail. There's the lob, and Giannis up high and down hard.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points this quarter.
I don't know that anyone covers as much ground in 1 or 2 strides as Giannis.
To Gilgeous-Alexander. Sinks that one from the post. SGA's got the game tied up here for the Thunder.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
Now here's Turner. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Turner's got 6 points.
As he's gotten older, we've seen KPJ become a willing passer.
Here's SGA. Another miss by SGA. You know, Giannis just entered his 30s, Coach, but he's already an all-timer.
He sure is, Kevin. Look, if his career ended now, this guy's still one of the best we've ever had in this league. Unfortunately for the rest of the league, he's still got a long way to go in his career, and they're going to have to deal with him for a long, long time.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
Here's Giannis. The Thunder making the shot. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Porter. There's Giannis with the slam.
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down there. You see his sensational will to finish with the flush.
Pass to Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target with his 3. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Outside, Green. Offensive rebound. Thunder trailing by 5. And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Hey guys, Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Kevin, back to you.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. First free throw is good.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
Holmgren hits them both.
What I like about Holmgren, he's a lot more physical than his frame would indicate.
Porter against SGA. Porter dishes to Turner. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Super work on the boards. They really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
Bucks on defense, leading by 5. Holmgren kicks to SGA. Wallace with a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Shea against tight D.
With great positional size, Gilgeous-Alexander can finish over defenders.
Wiggins against Giannis. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Thunder trailing by 5. SGA with the ball. 17 points in the game. Clock at 6. What focus by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Here is Porter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Out to Turner. 5 to shoot. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Giannis has got 5 assists in the game. SGA on the wing. Guarded by Porter. And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way. And they double up Giannis. Green passes to Antetokounmpo. Bucks passing it around. Turner with the screen. Rollins against Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot by Rollins no good. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. SGA's got 21.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
And the long strides of Antetokounmpo, once he gets downhill,
there's almost no stopping.
Holmgren with a screen on Porter. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Williams, he's checked in for George. Now, here's Kuzma. Turner with the screen for Kuzma. And it's Turner off the drive.
A multifaceted offensive talent. Turner can do a bit of everything out there.
Thunder trailing by 8. Wallace kicks to SGA. On the wing, Williams. To the wing on the left. Here's Holmgren. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bucks?
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And also, they continue to take advantage on the offensive glass. Those extra possessions paying off in second chance points.
Free throw drops for Holmgren. Bucks leading by 5. Here's Rollins. He's got 5. Outside, Green. And it's out of bounds, and last touch by Holmgren. Portis is checked in for Turner. Jalen Williams is checked in for the Thunder. Kuzma passes to Portis. And he uses the glass on the lane. And the Bucks lead by 7.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Here's SGA. Banked in off the glass. SGA's got 23.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Back to Porter. Portis sets the pick for Porter. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Green. Off target from three-point range.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 25 points in the game over Porter, and there's another one for the Thunder.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
SGA against Porter. Porter's a screen on Williams. Kuzma inside, working on Williams. That one drops for him. Kuzma's got 6.
And when you give Kuzma that shot, he is going to let it fly. He is so confident in his mid-range.
Here's Rollins. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. SGA, that's a 2-pointer. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Porter's a screen on Caruso. Porter against Caruso. Outside, Green. Fires away from outside. Caruso grabs the miss. Caruso's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Right side, SGA spins. Nobody near Williams. That's good, and SGA with the assist. SGA's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Now, here's Kuzma. He's got 6. Porter's a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And Porter, here we go. And the shot goes in.
Look at Porter going into attack mode, getting his shot and a trip to the line.
The Bucks shoot their third free throw shot of the game.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Trent comes in for Rollins. Mitchell, he's checked in for the Thunder.
At the line for Milwaukee, Kevin Porter Jr. Shooting
2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Puts up a 3, hands it from downtown. Mitchell's got it all tied up now for Oklahoma City.
And he's stroking it well, but he just hasn't shown the aggressiveness that they need out of him. Probably in front by more if he was taking the shots.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 32. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession.
number 50, Cole Anthony.
Now Mitchell. He's got 7. For the lead. He can't get that one to fall. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And time for the... Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Holmgren is out there with Williams. Then there's Isaiah Joe. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Caruso in at the 3. On defense, the Bucks. Holmgren the screen. For 3, Mitchell buries the long-range jumper. Mitchell's got the lead up to 3 now for Oklahoma City. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Anthony. And a wide open look for Portis. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now here's Caruso. Back to Mitchell. Holmgren sets the screen for Mitchell. Fires the 3. And Holmgren the bucket on the assist by Mitchell. Now it's a 6-point Thunder lead.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Now here's Anthony. On his left side, just 4 to shoot. Launches it. Rebounded by Joe.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
Mitchell against Anthony. And here is Caruso. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, plenty of aggression from Caruso right there.
Second team foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Thunder.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And during this game, they sliced the D apart by just attacking the rim, flat out dominating them inside.
Well, as the younger generation would say, Alex Caruso has that dog in him. He's a tenacious player on both sides of the ball and is constantly looking for ways to affect the game.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. And they get it. Oh, what a move! Yes!
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Mitchell looking it over. Pass to Holmgren. It's Joe on the wing. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Bucks trail by 7. To the paint. Here's Trent. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Kuzma outside. Trent finds Portis. Outside, out of the Kumbo. To the inside, Anthony. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, nice focus to get it to fall. Now Anthony gets his chance at the line.
The Bucks making a switch here. Turner's checked in, and Oklahoma City also making a switch. Gilgeous Alexander's checked in.
What's up for the Bucks? Cole Anthony. One shot.
Well, we all know Cole Anthony can score the ball, but he deserves more credit for his defense. He's a high-energy player who likes to make things difficult for opposing guards.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Turner. 6 on the shot clock. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Kuzma. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Thunder have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Outside, SGA. Inside, here's Williams. And a great assist by Gilgeous Alexander as that one goes in. And the Thunder lead by 4. Anthony looking it over. Trent outside. Anthony finds Trent. Down low. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, Anthony is a creative scorer and knows how to get the defense off balance.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. A different look for Milwaukee. Green comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Rollins subbed in for Trent. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. The Thunder leading by 4. Mitchell passes to Joe. SGA double team. Williams with a clean look drains the three-pointer.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Master Rollins. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Bangs home the trifecta. Gilgeous Alexander's got the lead up to 10 now for Oklahoma City. Milwaukee's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. There's Green with the 3. Connects from three-point range.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Now, here's Mitchell. Following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Holmgren.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that could carry on well throughout the year.
And it's good for 2.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, This is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And it's out of bounds, and last touch by Holmgren. Porter's checked in for the Bucks. Wiggins is checked in for Oklahoma City. Cason Wallace comes in for Isaiah Joe. Bucks trail by 12. Porter dishes to Green. Porter bounce pass. Back to Giannis. 6 to shoot. Here's Turner. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And you know how hard Turner goes. Has the strength needed to work through the contact and finish.
Dort, he's checked in for the Thunder.
Third team foul.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes.
At the line
One shot.
Miles Turner.
And that one falls for Turner. The Thunder leading by 9. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Fades and shoots. Milwaukee with the rebound. Turner's got 8 rebounds in this game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Porter. Giannis inside. And there's Porter on the assist from Antetokounmpo.
Shooting while in rhythm. Porter Jr. has an impressive understanding for when to let that thing fly.
Antetokounmpo with the steal, and Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And this offensive explosion has narrowed the gap.
Over in the corner, Dort. Good on the triple.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Turner against Wiggins. Good on the bucket. Turner's got 12 points here in the second half.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Now here's Wiggins. Giannis with some nice D.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
The shot by Rollins no good. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Wallace misses. Bucks trail by 5. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Rollins. Misses the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Antetokounmpo with the steal. Driving inside.
And attacking with all that length. When Giannis drives, he's either scoring or at least getting the foul.
For Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Giannis.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
And both free throws good for Giannis. The Thunder leading by 3. Here's Dort. Wiggins. The 3 doesn't go. The Bucks shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Whistle blows, and that's going to be a travel. Porter against Gilgeous Alexander. SGA is screen on Antetokounmpo. Wiggins misses the three.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Turner with a screen on Gilgeous Alexander. 12-footer gets it.
This team needed someone to step up, and it's Kevin Porter Jr., the former first-round pick with a huge basket.
Now, here's Gilgeous Alexander. Holmgren missed on the three. Here's Porter. Here we go, one-on-one. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Green outside, lock at 6. Giannis! No luck that time on a shot that would have put him on top. Ooh, it hurts. Here's Wiggins, and he banks the layup in.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
What a costly turnover. Those are the ones that keep you up at night.
Porter against SGA. 1:12 left to play in the final quarter. Wiggins fires. The three is off. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Turner. Holmgren rips down the rebound. Oklahoma City shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. Wallace outside. Outside Holmgren. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He drills the three.
Oh, staying cool in a clutch moment. Holmgren not letting his inexperience get the best of him.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. They trail by 6. Porter outside. And there's the three.
And you can see why they go to Porter Jr. He knows how to get it done in the clutch.
And an intentional foul right there.
Porter Jr. First personal foul. Third team foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Kevin Porter Jr. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for Oklahoma City. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away.
Timeout called, the Bucks. 23 seconds left in the fourth. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. There was a sense of urgency. Coach said, quote, "We are right there, guys. Just stay together and trust one another. Let's take this one." Guys, let's see how that message resonates with the team.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. From deep. Can't get it to go. And he commits the intentional foul.
Turner. Third personal foul. 15 foul. Shooting for Oklahoma City. Wallace. 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. That increases their lead to 6. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. For 3. Wiggins pulls it down. And so they foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
At the line for the Thunder. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. And stolen by Wiggins. And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Shooting for Oklahoma City. Aaron Wiggins. At the line for 2.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 9. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of it.
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And